Alright, hello and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog, Sunday edition, and we're on a streak edition. That's right, we are actually doing a Sunday, the only reason being that we are on a streak. Usually I don't like them so much, but notice that people tend to like watching these videos more than the other ones, so you know what? I'm here for the fans, all of my subscribers out there, this one's for you. So title of the puzzle, opposites attracting. I assume that has something to do with the theme. Let's get it started. Tiny trunks. Trunks can mean like shorts, as well as elephant trunks, as well as like luggage. I mean, the goal is guarded in soccer, but also shin guards are a thing. So I could believe either of those. Madison Square Garden team, that's the New York Knicks, I guess. So shin seems right rather than goal. Carnival ride. The Ewoks are those little fuzzy guys on the planet of Endor. End of a college search. Maybe .edu, like the URL. Probably ends with an S here. Public hatred. Howdy do, maybe? Something along those lines. Carnival ride. I'm seeing like pony. Maybe Speedo here. Trunks as in like swimming trunks. Hot new club. Yeah, I wonder what the hot is. Maybe like spicy or like temperature hot. It's gotta be die something, you'd think. With the DY there. Leading. Maybe on top. Take that out for now though. Alright, we'll just keep going. The host is the person in charge of the party, I guess. Adjective. Yeah, let's see if we can confirm the host before leaving it in there. With plants. I wonder if this is like power plants. Like it. Slop on, maybe? Like, kind of low quality food is often referred to as slop. You know, you just got a big bucket of chili or something. A Terran, Earth's formal name is Terra, so a Terran is an Earthling. Maybe an isle, survivors often on islands. Name found on a calendar. April is both a name and a name of a month. I'm wondering if it's like because I said so. It seems a bit of a stretch, so I'm not gonna leave that in there unless I can confirm it now. Record or record, either one. Don't know that. Diatribes. That could be rants. I think uso is bear in Spanish. I feel like I struggled with that on a previous crossword. Act on behalf of. Fill in for. Okay. Maybe oso? Because this should be like for real. Record or record? Maybe log. That's actually either. You can either log something, record it, or you can have a log, which is a record. Feel bad for anyone learning the English language, especially pronunciation of stuff like that. One of two for 6 of 8. So I assume this is referring to Henry VIII. One of two for 6 of 8. Maybe I'm missing that. This has got to be longing. Because I think I wish is like you're longing for something to happen, and then being under 4 feet tall is like the opposite of longing. Like you want to be short longing, I guess. Is his really an adjective? I guess it is. But yeah, you're longing to be short. So I guess that's what the theme is referring to, opposites attracting. Cool, because like short and long are opposites, etc. Okay, I wonder if this is just going to be write something. Bell tolls for thee? Yikes. This is looking... Edie seems fine. Asni is... I have no idea what that's about. So I'm going to keep in mind that that's a problem area that we might have to come back to. Oakiest? So sommelier is a wine taster. Oak is... They might say a wine has an oak flavor, so might have a very oaky flavor because they're aged in oak barrels sometimes. I guess tiki, probably. Grand Slam in showbiz. Not sure. Alright, let's keep going. Tactical reductions in lighting. It's probably something else, like blackouts, but not. But yeah, everyone would turn off their lights, so it'd be harder to see where the city was to bomb it. But I don't know what the... Maybe dim outs? Because I was thinking Broad Valley could be a dale. I might be totally making that up, but we'll see. This has got to be a G here. In EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, getting one of each of those awards is very hard. Only a few people have done it, I think. Whoopi Goldberg being one of them. Career for a scammer. Okay, but a question mark. I wonder if there's some other interpretation of scammer. Okay, that's probably snip. Squid skirt, squirts ink, PGs. It's probably nice something. Bubbly in a way. Foaming. Right small, could that be right? Muscle relaxers. Kohler. How Cassius looks to Caesar. I don't know a single thing about Cassius. Maybe hot rocks? I know there's a hot rock massage sort of thing. Icy? Real dope. Like an iced out person, lots of diamonds. You know how it is. Real dope. just playing with you. Secret Service member. Probably an E here. Greetings. Could just be hellos. Like multiple sayings of hello. Making an impression. Eh. Okay. Repeated small role for Paul Rudd. Ant-Man, small as in physically small, but also small as in not that important, as of like the third movie that no one watched. No offense. Author who wrote Weeds Are Flowers Too, Once You Get to Know Them. That's cute, but I don't know who they are. Kohler. I still don't know what that means. Right? Okay. We'll just keep going. Your GPA's on your transcript. That's insane. Oh, like, that's insane. So, because like in French, that's is like say. So that's not going to fit in the 3 letters we have there. 6-winged biblical being. I didn't know there were biblical beings with wings other than angels. Okay, famous drawing of a ship. Could ship be the misinterpreted thing, or drawing? Like, drawing could be like tying, but I don't think that. Can't think of what that would mean, really. AMC is another theater company. DNA is part of the double helix. Food fight sounds. Maybe splats or something? I feel like there's probably a few other things it could be, but splats is what came to me first. No, I actually don't know that one. Okay. Sight along a country road. Not sure. Score on a clean sheet. I don't know what that means. Like, score could be like a music score, or it could be like a grade. Still shot of a moving image. Still shot of a moving image. It's like like a frame, right? Like, okay. Kind of race that's not quite a half marathon. I wonder if this could be like a something K, like a 20K would probably be around a half marathon. Does that fit? Like 20 kilometers? Yeah, because 26 miles is a marathon, so 13 miles is a half. 20K, yeah, I think the math works out. Although the letters aren't super inspiring. Nice. Yeah. No idea on that. Dinner date that makes a good story. Good story. I wonder if story is the weirdly interpreted one here. Like maybe it's stories of a building. So I didn't read the book, but I did watch the movie, and Richard Parker is a tiger there. Nice. 20K could definitely be wrong. But I kind of liked it. Still fighting could be at it. Maybe a silo, like a farm thing. Ooh, letter's looking quite bad there though. Not quite enough. Could be just short. This is wrong. I feel like I'm losing the plot a little bit here. Meter maid though. So 20 was definitely wrong. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep going as we were going. See what happens. Crab or lobster? SD seems bad. So it might be just something else. Or just could be wrong, I guess. Okay. I just don't want to leave anything in there that is very suspicious. 2 mile? No, that doesn't make any sense. Not quite. 10 mile, I guess. There we go. That makes more sense. One something. Play a D here. Angled, maybe? Angled for an advantage? The letters for at it looked really bad, but it might be something else. Alright, let's just keep going, make sure we see everything. Oh, it's something like Leona or something. I might be totally hallucinating that. Prefix in the names of many causes. Nope. Like X is to Y as Z is to W. I think that works. Probably an S here, but I'll keep it out. Maybe anti is part of a bet. Letters look quite bad. Alright. In, out. I'm just thinking about the opposites attracting. So in, out. In outing. Oh, and in as in fashion or whatever. Like that that club is so in. And then an outing. So in outing, opposite detracting. Maybe odium. How to do. Detailing. That's pretty bad, Phil, I have to say. In a parking lot, you'll see a lot of autos. Maybe a Thanksgiving gourd. Upside down on a bar. Okay. The Cape, maybe? So Warren G must refer to Warren G. Harding, former president. But I don't know why you would be talking to him. Maybe a steal, like a great deal. Easy Harding, I see. So it's, again, has to do with the theme, easy hard. That one's a bit of a stretch. I mean, Dahlia is a flower, but maybe Talia? That's a name. Relationship conditions, so to speak. Maybe strings, as in the opposite of no strings attached. Forwards. Resends, like forwards an email. A seraph, as in like a seraphim. So this has got to be like a pro-conning, yeah, like a opposites attract one. So pro and con are opposites. Professional con artist. Maybe a stool upside down on a bar when they're cleaning up. Okay. That one will never have again. That's a tough sentence to parse, but this one's nice meaning. A lexicographer, someone who catalogs words, I guess, but nice and mean are opposites. Opposites attracting. Maybe just A, no, like without the C. Oh, NTC looks very bad. Oh, I'm looking at the downs here though. Prices and hearts may do. Prices may. Oh, I would think like drop actually, but resend is definitely right. This could be no man's land. Still somewhat worried about this area, but I think it just needs me to think harder there, and I don't feel like doing that until the end. Touches on both sides. Probably an S, but yeah. Angled doesn't need to be right, but angled for an advantage is definitely a thing. I'll just keep both blank. Cutting class in med school. I mean, it's got to be something to do with surgery, something along those lines. Anatomy, something. You don't necessarily like cut into bodies an anatomy class though. Gas stations plural, probably S. I think Sego or Sego or something. It was in a crossword, maybe yesterday, a couple days ago or something. Regret would be rue, like rue the day. Punts on a thing. Some gas, BP's, British Petroleum or Beyond Petroleum, depending on if you're American or not. Lead guitarist of Queen. No clue. So anatomy still fits there, so it's probably Brian someone. Spans, like a bridge spans a gap. Ooh, yikes. Alright. The more you know. Real dope. It's gotta be spring falling or something. Like a slinky is a spring that falls. And spring and fall are kind of opposites in terms of months, or not months, seasons. Soar, prices soar, kind of the opposite of hearts dropping. This could just be good, I guess. Okay, let's keep looking at all of these. Wide chili. Interesting. Some of the wildlife in the 20,000-year-old paintings in Lascaux Cave. I was actually there at one point, although not actually. So the interesting thing about the Lascaux cave paintings is that, you know, for a while you could go into the actual cave and like look at the real paintings, and over time that would sort of degrade the paintings. They're like, okay, well, we gotta preserve this. So what they did is they constructed an exact replica of the cave, you know, every like rock and thing, and then painted the same exact paintings with like traditional materials and all of that. And then that's what you visit now. It's sort of this weird philosophical thing. Like, it does make you miss out on some of the awe of seeing a 20,000-year-old thing. Obviously, it's better to do it that way than let them die, but something to ponder. Maybe vanish. Increases. Probably S here. This could be like Sweetie. Good name for a political pundit. Nickname for Atlanta. Don't know that. It's got to be like, I was thinking Sia, but that's either like that or SEE, so neither of those fit. Pocket at a restaurant. Maybe pita, like pita bread. Maybe PSA. Forever. Alright, no idea. Course number. And then red group. Late fee, maybe? Sweats, like sweatpants. Okay, so I think we've seen every clue now, and we got a lot to work with. So yeah, I'll just stay in this area for a little bit. Ages, and then probably ing here. On offing, so it's a title of an essay, so it's on some topic, and it's on offing people, aka killing them. And again, fits with the theme. Maybe snow plows would be a thing. One too few. Okay. Alright, let's go over here. Secret Service member. But I think because service is not capitalized, is it about like someone who goes to service, like church or something? Friend group could be pals. Brian. Yeah, I don't know that. Okay. Right. Right smart. Right smart. Right. Kohler. Like, what does that even mean? Yeah, this is going to be another problem area. I can already tell. Okay, I'm just going to do a lap real quick. Pals doesn't need to be right. Let me take that out. Spring falling. I can imagine. Yeah, and then that works with angled. Maybe in it. Friend. Uh, Siren song. I see. So it's the sirens were these mythological things that would sing and it would make you drive and crash your boat into their island, and then yeah. So they draw you with their song. They draw your ship with their song. So then pals is right. This is such a weird combination of letters. Probably Anil. That one we'll never have again. Okay. Probably something Graham. In text speak. Kate. Oh, it's Kate Mara, I think? Or Mara, Kate Mara. Just the name of the actress. Okay. Could ancho be right? I think that makes sense. Ancho chilies are kind of wide. Increases. So I've been, like, all the theme things are ing endings. So evening, odd evening, makes a good story because it was so odd. Increases maybe gains. Decapod. Shiloh, I guess. And then Gotta be something time. One off. One off. That one we'll never have again. Okay. Okay, secret service member. What? um, I think I'm wrong here. The FM looks really bad, so I mean time could still be right, but that one will. I guess one can't be an answer because one is in the clue. That's insane. Okay. Yeah, if that was time, then what would this be? Black humor. Okay, here's next level thinking. I think this cannot be an I, because if it was, then they would not. They would probably just fill it in like this. Like these would be the answers, mild and dries. Those are both like pretty common. But because they've turned to they've they've used a more rare sort of word, like sort of less good fill in Eries. I think they would. Okay, what am I trying to say here? Basically, their fill would have looked different if they were allowed to put an I here. So they if they had an I here, they could have put a D here, and they probably would have gone for that rather than Eries. But there's probably not an I here. There's probably A or something. But I could be so off on that. Okay, but anyway, onwards. Oh, yeah. That's kind of rough. Yeah, we have making an impression. I mean, it's got to be ing, but what is R-ing? Oh, maybe this is hot packs, and then aping means to mimic. Right smart, I guess? Kohler. Right smart. I don't know. I might have to come back to this. So this problem area, this problem area, this problem area. Again, this is sort of why I don't really like Sundays. There's always problem areas. Onwards. Maybe nil. You got nothing on a clean sheet. Nuclear. That's insane. Oh, I guess just water is in the sen. And then Deanna, maybe? Okay, another problem area that we might need to revisit, but I think that's fine for now at least. Okay, I think it is Leona Lewis. Old timer. Sundial? Nope. I was thinking of timer as in like tells the time. Maybe anti? Like a lot of causes, as in like things people are protesting for or whatever, would be I'm anti this or whatever. Maybe a chip, like in a casino, you bet with chips. Probably a G here, and then, oh yeah, the GOP, red is in Republican. There you go. Sen. Could still be sun with a U. I'm thinking centigram for some reason, but I don't think that's right at all. The letters looked so bad. I still don't know what this like village in quotation marks is supposed to tell me, but right, we're gonna do a lap. Still shot of a moving image. That one we'll never have again. That one we'll never have again. I'm having so much trouble parsing this. Okay. And maybe just anatomy lab. Resting place could be like tomb, but yeah, that doesn't really work. Course number. Could be like a dinner course. I mean, like, there aren't that many adjectives that work like that, and one of them that does work is lean. On and I just don't love it. Oh, maybe eloper. They secretly have a wedding service. Oh, well, once in a lifetime? Like, something that one will never have again. Yeah, I just can't think of what would go in front of this, but I think lifetime. So all of my ranting here was so wrong. Like, totally could have done a D there, but they didn't. So animal works there. Maybe lab animal. Wait, no way. Well, if lab animal's here, then real dope. Yeah, yeah. Then this couldn't be Yeah, DB is definitely wrong. And also lab couldn't be right here. So it'd be anatomy something else. But I think lab animal makes sense. Like those are definitely the subjects of tests. Okay. Are there any more of these like question mark ones that are like the opposites attract? It is sort of hard to tell which ones are related to the theme. Oh, there's this one. Ignore that. Weeks in Oaxaca. Could be an S here. I just don't know enough Spanish to tell you how to say weeks in Oaxaca. Okay. That one we'll never have again. Maybe of a lifetime. I guess maybe that's why it was so hard to parse. Like, that's that's the blank of a lifetime. That's the blank that one will never have again. Yeah, it works. It's just awkward phrasing. Ah, it's screen grab. There we go. Um, so it wasn't gram. I just had that in there for so long, and I shouldn't have. I just put it in there because I assumed, and that messed me up. So that actually does lend credence to my earlier theory, because biled is definitely not a thing. But anyway. Yeah. What? Real dope. Yeah, I don't see what it could be other than good, which is concerning, because BISP definitely does not. Oh, it's probably real dope. Goof. There we go. FBI spy. That makes more sense. Brian. Something. Okay. Making good progress, though. Old timer. Yeah. I'm gonna be kind of annoyed if this is anatomy lab, because that really shouldn't be possible. Okay. What words are associated with political pundits? It's just sort of arguing, right? Um, this could be parting, like you might do all of these to say goodbye. Course number. I don't know, but like this has got to be the opposites attract thing, and I don't know what the opposite of part would be. Like, yeah, I can't think of the opposite there. Goes on and on and on. Political pundit. Okay, so I think I just need to think really hard about at least one of these. So now I have to choose what I want to think about. I think this is probably the most fun one to think about. It could be something about, I was going to say greeting, but that doesn't work. Because the RT. Could it be courting? Not really. I don't know what the opposite of court would be anyway. Yeah, these are sort of greetings or goodbyes. But it's also more like, Yeah. Like a kiss and a hug, those are like one type of thing, but the wave is a little bit more impersonal. Impersonal is the wrong word. Less intimate, you know? And I don't know what the works is supposed to mean here. Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna now start thinking about this instead after getting stumped there. And I'm just gonna take these out, but I'll keep them in mind. Old timer. Sun Dale. Sun. Alright, well, I'll have to turn off or turn on Do Not Disturb. You know the deal. Okay. Definitely a little stuck here, but I feel like this is not insurmountable. Oh, I think this is TTY. I'll talk to you later. And this is Tomb. And this has to be some vowel, so just seeing if anything pops out. Not immediately. Might come back to that though. Do people call Atlanta the A? It's kind of embarrassing if so, but you do you. goes on and on and on. It's gotta be an S here. I'm thinking like Gabs or something. So, could it be the Wall Street Journal? I mean, Dow and Jones were clearly having to do with Wall Street. I think that the letters look great here, and I think this is Jabbers. I think it really is. Is it really Anatomy Lab? They're just breaking the rules out here. So this is pretty similar to the French word for weeks. So it might be something like this. Course number. Whole. It's gotta be whole something, right? Whole parting, I guess. I guess part and whole are opposites. This is so weak, though. Whole parting. The works. It's a whole parting. That's so weak. Whole as in like you're giving them like a kiss, a hug, a wave. That's a weak one. I lean. That's kind of funny, because you lean one way or the other in terms of politics. Okay. So close. So close. Old timer. Sundalas. Could it be class? Minchera. Stop hiding behind. Send class. Doesn't need to be an S here. Probably is, but it's not definitely. Blue and white porcelain. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. It's just like I was thinking it might be like go on, but that's quite a stretch because I keep thinking of Brian Guy for some reason. Probably because the like sun here, but that looks pretty bad. Okay, we'll do a lap. Oh, could it be sand glass? Like a what are those called? There's like a real name for them. Hourglass. But maybe some people call them sand glasses. That's a reach. And then we're stuck with this. Brian Day? Okay. This is rough. Stop hiding behind. Yeah, but it's got a question mark, so stop hiding behind. Okay, let me just look at every possible letter here. See if anything looks good. Okay, that all looked really bad. That that also looked all terrible. And this could be Brian Day, Brian Pay, Brian. Um, wow. Well, this might be a little bit. I'd really rather figure it out than just spam a billion letters, but okay, let me just look at all the plausible starts. I think maybe the Brian Ray. Stop hiding behind. Root? Stop hiding behind. No, it doesn't. Minjura. Okay. Brian Lay. Loon. Maybe Moon. Brian May. That looks kind of good. Stop hiding behind. Mood. Moog. Mool. More. I can't, I can't parse this. Stop hiding behind. Stop hiding? Is hiding the thing? Is behind the thing? Oh, moon. It's definitely moon. Behind as in, derriere. So that's to moon someone. So something else is wrong, which is kind of worse. Dianta. Milty. I think it is Milne though. Okay. So I remember feeling weird about this and something around here as well. Oh yeah, right smart. Kohler. Right smacked. Right smant. Yeah, I don't know what Kohler means. Like, is it someone's name? Like, uh, I'd like maybe Kohler just means hatred, and then so ire is just fine. The bell tolls for thee. Yeah, I think that seems fine. Deanna Troy. A. Milne. Oh, alright. Hour in. Gotta do a lap. Let's see. How'd you do? Really? Like, is a pony really a carnival ride? Like, that doesn't seem right. But there's nothing else to it. Like, detailing. Yeah. Like, all of this is definitely right. So, how'd you do? And detailing's right, yeah. Well, I guess I just have to live with that. Short longing. Oh, dim outs. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Um, Dorf is an ending to a lot of German cities, so guess I'll just live with that. He looks lean. Sure. I, if you're choleric, that means you're sick. So, but that really just means you have cholera. So, um, I'll try every letter there once I finish my lap. Yeah, when you like pass on something, you would say nah. Okay, Ant-Man, GPA, Seraph. Brian May, sure. And Bile. Yeah, like your humors are, it's like related to your health. So I think that makes sense. Deanna is a little suspicious, but everything else, other than Milne, like this just sounds somewhat familiar to me. Milty is the only other thing it could be, I think. Seago. Mindra. Like, what on earth is that? But Eileen is, yeah, that's makes too much sense to be wrong. Sure. Okay, now the downs. Pony still seems weird to me, but yeah, OSHA, slap on. Right, smart. Alright. Edie Brickle. Yeah, what on earth is Asney? Like that must be wrong. That must be the issue. For real. Like I said so. Oops. This all seems okay so far. FBI spy. Sure. I don't think that's really a thing, but anyway. A. Milne. Why not? Why not? In it? Sure. Sand glass? That's not a thing. The A. Wow. No offense to any Atlanta viewers, but the A is kind of a cringe name, or a cringe nickname for a city. Okay. I think that's everything. There we go. Late fee. So, what could be here? Okay. Well, first, I was gonna try every letter here. So let's just get that out of the way. Deanda. Mildy. I could almost believe that. Okay, clearly Deanna looks the best though. Um, Short long, like this is 100% right because it's got the ing. I said so. It could be like I said too. For real. For real. I said so. Alright, well, I'm gonna probably take a break here and come back and probably do another lap. Once again, just stopping at all ones just for fun, even though I kind of missed it. Yeah, uh, sort of a classic Sunday experience for me. But yeah, I'll see you in maybe a few hours. We'll see. Right. And we're back. So, if I recall correctly, there were a few different areas that I wanted to investigate. One was this one. One was somewhere around here, maybe. Yeah, like right smart. And then I think there's also this. But before I do that, I just want to do another quick lap. Well, this one is also a little weird. Yeah, but I think it's just weird. Um, yeah, okay. Um, I really think it is I said so. Um, and then I just have no idea what Asni means. Could be Theo somehow? As no. Okay, one of two for 6 of 8. One of two. One of two for 6 of 8. Yeah, what could 8 even mean in this context? Other than, like, I remember I thought it was something to do with Henry VIII or something, so some sort of king. 6 of 8. Bell tolls. I don't even know what this means exactly. Okay. Alright. We're gonna continue with the lap, but this really seems suspicious. Dim outs, okay. Talia. Can double check, but I think that's right. Okay. Why would Cassius look lean to Caesar? I don't know. I guess I never really read any of the Shakespeare like Roman history plays, so not my strong suit. Yeah, okay, that still works. Yeah, and I still don't know what choler means, but it sounds like it could have something to do with anger. Lab animal. Spring falling, sure. This all seems pretty solid. Yeah, this one is also possibly wrong, but I can't think of what it should be otherwise. Odd evening. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Could this just be wrong? Sand. This just. Oh, Ming era, not Mingera. Okay, Ming era. That seems right. Um, okay. That was throwing me off for so so long. But yeah, that all seems fine. Shiloh. One, two, few. Yeah, everything there seems like pretty locked in. Whole parting, sure. Alright, that all seems okay. Shin guards. Could it be like odious? No. I think dim outs really just makes sense. Dim as in like reducing your lighting. Slop on, sure. Diatribes is definitely rants. Yeah, right smart seems odd. Like considerably large. Like starting with right sounds accurate. But right smart. I don't know what the large and the smart connection is really there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do a quick all letters just because we're here. I just really don't understand the bell tolling business. I never watch or read For Whom the Bell Tolls, so I don't really have any context to go along with that. But could it be like, no, this is definitely an N, so um oh, maybe I said no. And then Anne. Ooh, okay. I think this is correct. He might have had like 6 different wives, and then 2 of them might have been named Anne. Okay. All right. So now we're just back to one. Yeah, like what was wrong here? So maybe right smart was wrong. I'm just gonna quickly every letter it, but feels good to have made some progress there. Okay, so that didn't seem to be the issue, or at least not the only issue. Um, okay, well, guess let's look at some more of the downs. Maybe something has been uh, sneaking by for a bit. A lifetime, sure. This all seems okay. Yeah, A.A. Milne is like somewhat suspicious, but I just can't think of anything better. This is the only um, one that could be wrong, but like Deanna seems pretty reasonable at least. Um, like, could it be that I spelled siren wrong? I mean, this is definitely lifetime, so let's just keep going, I guess. Anatomy lab, sure. One too few. Yeah, that all seems right. Increases, gains. Yeah, I think that lines up. They're a little bit different, but I think it's close enough. The A, sure. Course number. Why is that per course number? Huh. I can't understand why that would be per. So could this be wrong? Could it be like, oh, par, samanas or samanyas. There we go. Oh my God. What what a battle. But we got it done. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. Yeah, so two main struggles there, and I think both of them were kind of my fault. I think uh like I knew this seemed so wrong, but it's such a like confusing clue that I didn't really parse it. And for some reason, I saw I said so and I saw I said two, but I said no, just wasn't in my head. In terms of the theme, wasn't a huge fan of this. I think it wasn't very uh like I don't know, the some of them work. I think short longing is pretty good. Pro conning is pretty good. Nice meaning I liked, and then spring falling is pretty solid. Okay, you know what? And I also like odd evening. So, maybe I did like a fair amount of them, but I think some of them are really bad. Like easy harding was like, I don't know. And then in outing, people don't really say in anymore. Um, and then whole parting, I thought that was a huge stretch. Um, but like on second thought, I did like most of the themers, so I'd say it's like an okay theme. Not like bad, but not particularly good. Wasn't a fan of this like lab repetition here, or repeating. Um, didn't really like write smart. I don't know, just didn't really click for me. Other than that, I think the fill was pretty okay. Um, of a lifetime was really like an arbitrary place to cut off a phrase, and it showed in the cluing, which was almost unparsable. Um, yeah, so overall, I've seen I've seen worse Sundays, so I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. I think it was sort of like right in the middle. What I expect a Sunday experience to be like. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. It's a longer video this time. Hopefully you can get the next ones a little faster. See ya.